Oh, there's Sheba and Abby and Barney and Ray Ray and Jericho and Mama Delilah. Hello, honey. I've been using my crepe mats that I make out of the fleece. I quilt them and put some batting inside, so they're double the fleece with batting inside, and then quilted for machine washing to hold up. Anyway, that's what they've had in their crates for, I don't know, quite a while now. And then just lately, they've been fussing. I try to keep these little beds. They're the cheapest beds I can find, and I get them at the dollar store. And they will all my dogs do great in them for a time, and then one by one, they will chew them up. And when they do that, I throw them in the trash, and we go back to the crepe mats. And that's where we've been for a while now. Then, just the last few nights, they had a big donut bed that was really old and thin, and they finally tore it up Saturday, so I had to trash it. And so they were all back in just on a crepe pad, and nobody was happy. They were fussing and just being disturbed throughout the night. And if you got up to tend to them, the first thing they do would be jump on the couch, making it clear it was soft and their crates weren't. So we went back and got a couple of crepe beds, and I got all the blankets out and put on top of the crepe pads, and everybody slept pretty well last night. And I've ordered new beds. I don't know what to do sometimes. I just follow their behavior. I mean, they know better than to chew up the beds, but they still do it sometimes. They don't do it all the time. It's just suddenly they get an urge to do that while I'm gone, and they disappear one bed at a time. So anyway, that's why all the blankets are in there and a couple of the little beds. But they do have new donut beds on the way. Everybody really liked them. The one that I had was given to me by someone who had already used it, and I've had 7 dogs using it for a long, long time. It finally wore out, so I'm assuming that's why they shredded it, because it was wore out and not doing its job anymore. But they all loved it, so I'm going back to beds again. And then when they don't seem satisfied with that, I'll switch back to crepe mats. But I love these crepe mats. They're great for if we travel in the car, or sometimes I'll throw them on the couch. And they're really good for the babies. They're just as good as these washable pee pads. And the soft fleece is much nicer to lay on. So I'm still using them, and I used them in the mama's whelping beds too, just because they're just so easy they're soft for mama and the babies, and then they're easy to just pull out and throw in the washing machine. So if anybody's interested in crepe mats, I have a lot of different patterns of fleece. I have solids and I have prints. I like a solid on one side and a print on the other side, like that. But and they're easy care, wash and dry. The pink will stain a little bit, but I use Shout on it, and the stains usually come right out. Whelping mamas, they make a different kind of stain. So I keep those pads just for that. But I'm about ready to get back to sewing. I rearranged the living room again, put my sewing back into my office, put the puppies in the living room. We have both litters in one playpen now. were set up for litter box training, but they need to get a little bit older. So the washable pads are really beneficial right now because I change them out several times a day. We still have a heating pad hooked up under the end of the blanket right here that they're content on the fleece mat. Mama Abby and Mama Delilah take turns coming in to nurse and clean and mother the babies. I think Abby is getting closer to wanting to wean. She's done her part and she's telling me she just doesn't really care to do anymore. Let Delilah do it or let me do it. So, which is fine. Her babies are a little over 3 weeks old, so it's about time for her to start wanting to wean. Delilah, she stayed with them all night last night, and Abby slept in the crate. And Delilah's still in mothering mode. She wants to get in here. She stayed in most of the morning, even after being in all night. But they're all just doing so great. They're sleeping away because they're very well fed and warm and just all piled up in a puppy pile. We still have 3 boys. Yeah, I have 3 boys. The little lilac boy, Denny, and Dondi, the dark brindle or fawn boy, is available. And then Sergeant, who's laying down here in between, the black brindle, and Dolly, the little black and white girl, are still available. I'll do another post later today with each puppy, have a spotlight on each puppy. My little blue girl we call Dee Dee, she's taken. She's up wandering around. She might be looking for her mama. Let's see, she might be looking for a spot. I don't know. Let's take you down here, baby. Come on, I got you. I want to get litter training started as soon as possible. I'm a little early, but you just pick them up and put them in it whenever they're looking for a spot, if you can catch it in time, and then they'll start going in it on their own as they get big enough to step up. That's got a little bit of a step up. Most of the litter boxes they're made for cats, but they have a real high step, so those are hard to find. I found this one on Chewy.com, I don't know, back last year, and I found another one on Amazon the other day like this, so it should be arriving soon. Okay, little girl, you can't, come back up here. Hey, you guys, Ray. The pack like to get right up against the crate and breathe on the babies or smell the babies, whatever they can do. Come on, Dee Dee, come back to your litter. I guess they're a pack. Come on, I think I have to go help her, and then it looks like she's pointed in the right direction. Come on, let me help you. I know, I put you down there, didn't I? There. Is that better? Yeah. Oh, now she knows where she's at. Oh. They're just doing really good. Oh, who's laying on their back? That must be little Sergeant. And there's Freedom. Freedom was taken yesterday. She now has her own little family. And I think they're naming her Mika, but I have to double check on that. Yeah. Anyway, that's what we're doing today. Hopefully I can finish up my crochet order on doggy sweaters. This Friday I will be traveling to take Barney to be transported to Alabama. he'll be going to, Alabama. Yeah, it's Alabama. I mean, I'm sending them everywhere lately. Our little lassie girl, she arrived in Alaska and she's fitting right in. She has a new playmate named Buddy, and they just look like they belong together. So it'll take her a little more time to get adjusted, but she's doing really well. So I've been getting updates and she's doing good. And Barney will do fine. He'll be leaving Friday, and then late December or early January, Abby will be going to a new home too for her retirement. And then I have 2 new girls who will be arriving, little 8-week-old girls that will join our pack and stay here and grow up and be part of our program. So things are always changing around here, but it's a good change, and everybody's doing really well. So if you're interested in a puppy, please contact me. I mean, I'm Facebook, YouTube, Messenger, and I think my phone number and my email are out there too. And I'm in Lowell, Arkansas. So if you are interested in a puppy, I have 3 males and 1 female still available. They're all ready to go. One is ready to go January the 8th, and then the other 3 are ready to go January the 10th. And if you would, go to my YouTube channel and hit like and subscribe and share. If all my Facebook followers would just do that once for me, it would take my YouTube channel to the next level, and I would really, really be grateful. It's hard being a small business and all the time that it takes to build up your reputation and be known so that my puppies are being seen in all the right places. So if you like my videos, please go check out my YouTube channel and subscribe there and share it for me. I'd really appreciate it. And anyway, that's Bogan's Boston's for now. We'll be back through the day. I'm sure now that the babies are in the living room, I don't miss very much. And every time they do something cute, I grab the camera. So it's just what I do. Anyway.